Hi, I'm Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. I wanted to know what off-roading is to you.
So to me, off-roading is really just any type of off-road vehicle, like you've seen Sandrails, Jeeps, uh, lifted, just any a lifted type of a vehicle that you can take to a dirt trail or um, anywhere where there really isn't streets.
Alrighty. Hi, I'm Amber.
Hey Amber, I was hoping you might be able to explain to us what off-roading is.
Off-roading is where you're going to take a vehicle off of a main road and you're going to go ahead and use that on all-terrain, basically on dirt roads, climbing it on rocks. Are there any modifications that you can do for vehicles for off-roading?
Yeah, there's actually a couple important ones right off the back. Bigger tires is a must. I know that's what I have on my. I currently have a 2003 Jeep Wrangler. Um, so tires, a lift kit, which is vital to try and make it over stuff. But those are some of the more basic ones.
Alright. And what vehicle would you say you prefer for off-roading?
What vehicle? Honestly, I would have to go with. I would say Jeep. I know it's kind of cliche to say just because I have one, but that's the first type of off-road vehicle that I've ever really taken out. My friends have other types of vehicles that they like, so that's just preference. So what got you into off-roading then?
Off-roading, for me, I got into it because my boyfriend does it. He showed me a couple of videos of it. And earlier you mentioned a lift kit. What exactly is that?
So a lift kit like I said, it's a vital part of it for any off-road vehicle. And what it is there's different key parts in an off-road vehicle that allows it to raise it a couple inches off the ground for more clearance based off of where you take it.
Okay.
Have you looked up info about off-roading that really just interest you?
Yes, for that I've gone ahead, I've looked at different videos and seen different trails and what actually different vehicles can do.
Is there anything that you've learned about off-roading that you feel is important?
As far as off-roading, I feel that it's good to go in a group as well as to make sure you're comfortable yourself with driving it and going ahead and just going during the daytime, I would say probably to be the best. And when you're off-roading, are there any necessities that you would bring or recommend to bring?
Oh yes, there's many, and I see that it's more for having fun. There's things that you can bring for safety, convenience. So obviously we went over a couple tires, lift kit, just so you have a point of contact with other people, whether you're going out there in a group or not. But it's also kind of a safety feature as well as it's a CB radio. And a CB radio kind of works like a walkie-talkie, only it's a walkie-talkie on steroids. So you have a giant antenna that comes out of your vehicle, and then you have a little mic that you talk into. Other than that, we also carry tools, depending on how long we're going to be out there, food and water, farm jack, because on a lifted vehicle, you're going to want more clearance with a jack than you would a regular type of jack with with your point A to point B car, if you will. And then there's also, I have an electric winch, and that thing is a lifesaver. Okay, so what type of hesitation or doubts come with off-roading?
It comes with the unexpected. When you're doing off-roading for the first time, you're not going to know every in and out of how to do it. You want to be comfortable on the terrain that you're driving. You don't want to panic. How long do you normally go out there typically?
If I'm by myself, I sometimes I just do easy stuff. where I can go out there for a couple hours if I want, enjoy the scenery or take some shots, take my GoPro out and get some cool footage to put on YouTube. And is there anything that sticks out about off-roading vehicles to your knowledge?
For me, the first thing that caught my eye were the raised tires off the ground. That's kind of was like different, as well as the actual type of tire it is.
All right, and then as well as that, are there any places where you're not allowed to go?
Based on my own experience, unless there's a road that's got warning signs all over the place, like you would see in Area 51, the only difference is you're not going to get shot on sight. Is you might see a gate with a padlock on it that's completely blocked off. That's usually kind of an unwritten rule of, hey, you probably shouldn't go on a private property because who knows what might happen there. Would you ever take your kids off-roading?
I would, as far as that goes. I just want to make sure I'm comfortable before I go out there.
Yeah, don't blame you. All right, well, thank you, Amber. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Would you want to add anything to this about off-roading?
It's definitely fun. It's like I said, be prepared, be safe, and have a blast.